Having run my agency now for over a year and working with 25 plus clients, it's safe to say that we as an agency have learned a few things. And by a few things, I mean many things. However, learning all of this insight during this last year provided a tremendous opportunity for us as an agency to grow, provide new sort of unique value to our clients, and also be able to share this value with you guys as well too. So today's video, we are going to be going over 3 key areas that I as an agency owner learned over the course of this year, working with 25 plus clients. And I guarantee you, if you take these 3 key points away and you apply them into your own agency, you will run your business much more efficiently than I ever did in the first year of business. So let's get right into it. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Domenic Iandolo and I am the founder and CEO of Pinnacle Media Inc. We are an advertising agency who specializes with e-commerce brands and helping them scale their online revenues through paid traffic. Like I had mentioned in the intro to this video, today we are going to be discussing 3 key areas that I as an agency owner and even my team all learned throughout the course of this year working with so many different types of clients within the e-commerce niche. Before we jump into today's video, I just want to remind you guys to please drop this video a like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. It helps a ton with the YouTube algorithm, and it'll also keep you up to date with new posts and new content that comes out on a weekly basis. All right, now without wasting any more time, I want to jump into that first key area that I was discussing, and it is the importance of specializing within one niche. That is right. I don't care what you've been told, but specializing within one niche is going to be incredibly more efficient and effective for you as an agency owner to actually scale up your business. In the starting sort of growth period of your business, it's gonna actually seem like this isn't true because you're gonna be probably turning away a lot of those one-off sort of business opportunities with different types of clients who maybe work in multiple niches. Maybe clients are asking you to also, offer different services for them. Maybe you want to specialize more so in advertising, but these clients are asking you to do social media marketing, things like that. But what I would say is if you specialize within one given niche and one given service, it's going to allow you to really hone in on those skills, and it's going to be able to allow you to build unique sort of systems within your agency that are going to help you in the long term. The other thing I want to be able to point out to you guys is that if you specialize within one given area, it's actually going to give you a lot more perceived value to that client that you're looking to work with, because at the end of the day, your ideal client wants to work with someone who specializes within an industry, not someone who offers a wide variety of services and works with a wide variety of different clients. No, if you can meet that client in the middle and say, we specialize in working with clients just like you, they're going to be much more inclined to give you that contract and work with you for a long-term partnership. Guys, this is totally different than how I started my agency. When I started, I was offering a wide variety of services. I was working with any sort of type of client possible and really just trying to dip my toes in the water and seeing what it was that I liked, which I don't regret. However, I just found that I was really running circles and I could never really get a strong sort of strategy going within the services that I want to deliver. And so I'm telling you right now, specialize within one given niche. Get your strategies and proof of concept down, and your life is going to be tremendously more easy. All right, secondly, I want you guys to start really focusing on signing your clients to a 3-month minimum. Whether it is a done-up contract, which I highly recommend if you are looking to build a long-term professional agency. The reason why you want to start a 3-month minimum with your clients is because it takes time. It takes time to be able to get your clients results. And a lot of clients, I think, have these sort of crazy expectations that you're going to turn them into a millionaire overnight, which just doesn't happen. And so what I would say is signing your clients to that 3-month minimum is going to help you set those expectations properly, and you can be able to explain to them that really that first month is you jumping into whether it's their ads account or maybe you're creating content for them, I don't know, but that first month is for you to really lay a solid foundation. And that's very, very important, because once you lay that solid foundation and you actually apply your given strategy, it allows you to actually create consistency for the long term. Now, contrary to popular belief, if you sign a 3-month minimum with a client, it's not going to end at that 3 months typically. If you can lay a proper foundation, like I said, in that first month, and you can provide great results in the oncoming months, then your client is going to be much more willing to continue to work with you on a month-to-month basis. So your client retention will automatically go up because you're not working on a month-to-month basis, you're working at a 3-month minimum, And once you're actually able to show them that you can get the results within those 3 months, they're going to want to continue working with you because hiring someone else is just way too much of a hassle. Now, I do want to finish off on that point by mentioning that signing contracts and having your clients, be bound to a contract may be a little bit of a barrier for yourself. I know that for me, when I started creating contracts and asking my clients to sign these contracts, it was almost like one layer of a barrier for myself that I felt these clients were going to have to go through in order to work with me. And if they had somebody else who was trying to bid on their contract or on their project, if they didn't have a contract, they would obviously go towards that person. But the one thing that I'll say is that if you have a contract in place, clients are going to view you as much more professional, and it's just going to set you up for success in the long term. It's going to allow you to really mark down some key expectations, and it's going to allow you to be safe on your end as well as them be safe on their end as well too. So I highly recommend get contracts signed and get your clients signed to a 3-month minimum. All right, now the last key piece of value I want to share with you guys is the importance of creating a pricing structure within your agency that creates incredible incentive. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, we're all very familiar with the agency model of how a lot of agencies charge that monthly sort of minimum retainer. That creates security for yourself as a business owner, and it also allows you to pay your employees. However, what I would say is you want to create some sort of structure that offers you incentive based on the results you're creating. Now, a lot of agencies do this differently. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. However, there is pros and cons to every sort of structure within the agency model. Now, depending on what kind of agency you are, this will differ for sure. However, with my company, we are an advertising agency, so we specialize within actually getting clients results within their ads account. So we can actually see all the metrics and break everything down for them and show them all the metrics that they need to see. So for the typical advertising agency, what you'll notice is they'll have a monthly minimum retainer. They'll also be charging for a percentage of the return on ad spend, or just directly the ad spend, or even sometimes the profit. Now, these are very lucrative ways to be able to create incentive for yourself as a business owner. However, the one thing that I will mention about charging this way is it will require you to get incredible results for your clients that sometimes can be a barrier to people who enter into the agency world. Now, what I will say is if you are working within the model of charging your clients for a percentage of the ROAS or ad spend, or even being involved within some sort of sense of the profit sharing within the company, you're gonna really wanna make sure that the clients you're working with are very, very, very established. And I mean very established. The reason being is because a lot of these types of charges that you're gonna be billing out to your client are gonna be pretty hefty, which is great because obviously it means that you're gonna be able to make a lot more money as an agency. However, you need to be fully committed to providing incredible results for your clients to be able to bill these types of numbers that every sort of agency owner dreams of. Now, the second way that our agency is actually directly applying right now into our client services, and it's something that we've actually changed up quite a bit within the last month or so, is actually working off of a threshold type of system. Now, what a threshold system allows you to do is it requires you to make your clients tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars before your retainer moves up. And it's actually really cool because if you know that you can get your clients the results within scaling up and being able to increase their revenue online, then you're going to be able to hit these thresholds very simply, but you're going to be making them so much money that they will almost feel inclined to pay you more to continue to give them the results that they're seeing currently. Now, we found this method to be highly effective because obviously, like I said, we have to be making our clients so much more money for them to be able to give us a little bit of a raise within our retainer. But what we've also found that's been very lucrative is our client retention has gone up a lot. Because we are not charging for ROAS, ad spend, or profit anymore, and we're requesting that money so upfront with our client, now with the threshold system, we're almost charging it on the back end of things so that they almost think that they are getting a really solid deal up front. And the only way for us to actually be paid more is by making them tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is actually really, really good if you want to be attaining clients for the long term and establishing long-term types of partnerships. Now, this is also really cool because obviously it's going to allow you as an agency to charge much more to these clients on a monthly basis, and it's going to give you that ideal number, roughly what you're going to be making every single month as well too, so it gives you that little bit of security as well. A few examples of the thresholds that we utilize is, let's say a client is making $0 to $50,000 a month, we would charge our base rate. Then as we move up from $50,000 to $250,000 a month, we would charge probably, double that previous amount, and it's so on and so forth. So basically you can structure these thresholds however you want based on what sort of value you can bring to the table. But the really cool thing about these thresholds, like I said, is it's going to allow you to establish long-term partnerships, and it's going to allow you to bring that value on the front end of things, but then you receive your rewards on the back end of things. So it's really actually set up for success within that strong relationship side that you're going to be building within your client. But like I said, the crazy benefits of this sort of system is that you're going to be establishing long-term partnerships with your client, and you're going to be able to see that reward on the back end of things while you provide that value on the front end. I feel like within this whole video, the common denominator of all of these sort of three key areas that I've discussed today is the fact that you really want to establish long-term partnerships with your clients. There is absolutely nothing worse than signing clients for a month-to-month retainer or having clients leave after 3 months. You just don't want that to happen. You want to be able to stick with your current client base for as long as possible and aim to have long-term relationships with these people. Because here's the thing, if you do good for these clients, they're obviously going to refer you to people that they know as well too within the industry, and those will be new clients as well too. So you'll never really have to worry about going out and lead sourcing and doing constant lead gen and even outsourcing positions for appointment setters and all these things, which again, I have nothing against. All those positions are completely necessary. However, if you're able to retain your clients for longer, it's going to take a lot less energy, and it's going to take a lot of the stress off of your shoulders to be able to continue running your agency as effectively as possible. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. I really hope you were able to gain as much value as possible. If you did get any sort of insight that you're going to be applying into your agency or into your business, please give this video a like, and also do not forget to subscribe to the channel as well too. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it's going to allow you to consume much more of the content that comes out on a weekly basis. Without taking up more of you guys' time, I will see you next week.